the moment I start talking, you keep quiet. Right? So, pinofocus dun sa likod yung development, the embryology part. So now, I'm going to talk about the histology part of the digestive system. Okay, starting from the lips, then down to the rectum. We will trace the pathway of food when you eat. So the first slide that I'm showing you is most likely what? O kasi sabi natin, umpisahan natin sa puwet, di ba? So we'll start with the lips. And as far as the lips are concerned, if you look at this, anong lining epithelium? Anong lining epithelium niya? Stratified squamous what? Depende, yung parte. Di ba? Kasi if you look at this, ano yan? Di ba may keratin? Bakit? So, nasa ang parte yan? Yun na kasi labas. Di ba? Sa nag-expose siya, di ba? Kaya, may keratin. But if you follow that, no, you will reach an area where, tingnan ninyo, mawawala na yung keratin. So, dalawa, depende. Di ba? So, you're talking about the vermilion border. Okay? So, this is stratified squamous keratinized. Here, it is stratified squamous non-keratinized, right? So, may junction ka dyan, di ba? So, that's your mucocutaneous junction. Okay? Now, ano bang makikita natin dito as far as the lips are concerned? May muscle ba? Wala. Sa lips. May muscle? Wala. Meron. Anong klase? Anong klaseng muscle yan? Okay, so what type? Pag-lecture. Sinagot niyo ako, meron eh. Ayaw naman ako sagutin kung anong klase. What type of muscle is that? You cannot just say striated. Why? Because cardiac muscle is also striated. Doesn't tell me striated. So, anong klase siya? Okay. And then, what else are we going to see here? Tingnan natin. Ikot natin, ha? Ano yan? What are these structures that I'm showing you? Glands. Ayan, o. May glands siya. Otherwise, di ba, hindi laging magiging dry ang lips natin. Hindi na siya kissable. Okay? Oo. So, yan. So, those are the structures that you just have to take note of, no? So, you take note of the difference in the lining epithelium, right? Okay? One is stratified squamous keratinized. The other one is non-keratinized. Okay? So, now, most important as far as eating is concerned, what is the organ? This is the tongue. Okay. So as far as the tongue is concerned, if you look at these structures here, yung umangat na yan, anong tawag natin sa isang buong yan? One hole like this is called what? That is the papilla. So all of those are papillae. Okay? May ibang klase yan, di ba, sa humans? Remember, this is not human tongue that you're looking at. This is rabbit tongue. Okay? Kasi pag sa humans, may iba pa, di ba? From your lecture, what did you learn? Meron piliform, di ba? May pungiform or circumvallate. Depende kung ano ang tinitaste niya, di ba? O what are these structures here? Do you see the line structures here? Kalikot naman itong aking ano. O ano yan? These are the taste buds. Okay? So yun yung taste buds. It is the function. Function. Oy, huwag kayo manood lang sa akin. Sagutin nyo. Para magising ang diwa ninyo. Siyempre. So, sensory motor. And then here, if you look underneath, you see these dark areas here. These are actually glands again. Ito yung tinatawag natin ano, von Ebner's glands. And then, may muscle wala. Ang dam? Meron. O, anong klase? Skeletal. Kita-kita, even if you don't see the striations, you see the peripheral orientation of the nuclei, right? So you know that this is skeletal muscle. Skeletal. Ano daw? Parang may sarili na naman kayo mundo dyan. Okay? So yun lang ang tatandaan natin. Parang yung mga parot. Nuulit ako. Alright. Next, we'll go to the salivary glands. So you've seen the tongue, the lips, the tongue. Oh, remember that as far as salivary glands are concerned, di ba, merong classification yan, whether it's pure, you know, if it's pure or mixed. Is it purely mucus? Is it purely serous? Is it mixed? If it's mixed, there is mixed predominantly mucus and then mixed predominantly serous, right? So, this is the sublingual gland. Okay? O anong characteristic ng sublingual as to type of secretion? It is predominantly, hindi mo pwede sabihin mucus lang kasi meron kang iba pa eh, di ba? Itong mga, they are mixed glands. You see the light ones, those are the mucus-secreting glands. The darker ones will be the serous glands, right? And then if you look at this, what are these structures that we are looking at? What is this? That is a duct. Do not confuse a duct from an acynus. Diba? So one gland like this, you call it an acynus, right? Eh, ano ba yung dark na nandun sa side niya? Those are the nuclei of the cells. No? Here, if you look at the duct, kita-kita ninyo, may lumen siya at the center. And what is the lining? Anong lining niya? Stratified ba? Ha? Simple? What? Cuboidal. Ang likot naman itong aking microscope. Alam na, may nakita na akong maliit eh. Kasi, this one, if you see the ducts within the lobule, no, where it's surrounded by the acini, then you call them what? Intralobular. Ayan. Intralobular duct. Okay? Ang intralobular, I need to say that is within the lobule. So, is this one? I'm having difficulty here. So, is this one? No? Eh, di ba ang interlobular? From your lecture, meron ka pang intercalated at merong striated. Di ba? O, etong maliit na to, no, which is more basophilic. Ay, salamat po. So, you can see, simple cuboidal, that is your intercalated. Ang striated, mas malaki siya. Tapos, medyo reddish, no? Mas eosinophilic as compared to the intercalated. So, here, you look at this. You see the cytoplasm is more eosinophilic, no? So that is the striated. Okay? But they're still considered as intralobular because they're within the lobule. So titignan ninyo, papansin niyo, ayan, ovulation. Marami naman dito, eh. Ayun siya. Okay? Oh, there's another one down. I saw it. There. Yan. Ito ha. So you can still see, no? The simple cuboidal. Kaya lang, mas eosinophilic, mas malaki. Medyo mas mataas ng konti kesa dun sa intercalated. Okay? So that is the sublingual gland. Okay? So next, you have what? The submaxillary gland, which is what? Classification, based on secretion. Mixed. Mixed what? Tingnan ninyo. Maraming dark. So this is predominantly serous. Yes. Okay. So if you look at this, tingnan ninyo ha. In between, ayan o, may malalaki. See? Ito, yan. So this is one kumpol. This is one lobule. There's another lobule, right? Okay? There's another lobule. And then you have this. Then that is inter. So sa pagitan ng mga lobules. Kasi pag intra, nasaan siya? Nandoon sa loob, right? Among the acini. Okay? So, kunyari, ito, o ano yan? That's your intralobular. And then you just have to tell me, is this striated or is this intercalated, right? So, you have to look at it under high power. Okay? So, this one is mixed mucus and serous, but we said this is predominantly what? Serous, right? Ngayon, meron kayong makikitang structures dito among the acini. You have to look at it under higher magnification. Where you have the mucus gland, may katabi siyang serous, eh di ba malaki, napupush siya pataas. So if you look at the serous part, it forms parang a crescent moon. What do you call that structure? That is the serous Lunes. Oo. Demi. Demi means what? Lun is moon. O, di mo din tandaan. Maxillary. Mayroon siyang moon. Diba? So, yon, crescent shape. Teka, hanap tayo maganda-ganda. Demi. Demi. D-E-M-I. Loon is not L-O-O-N because L-O-O-N is different. L-U-N-E. Kung ano naman spelling ang makikita ko, maloka ako pagdating sa practical, hindi ko kaya consider yon. It's something like this, no? Where you have the mucus-secreting part, and here you have the serous, di ba? Nagpupush siya. Kaya parang crescent. Here's another one. Parang crescent shape, no? Here's another one, no? That's your serous demilude. Okay? So you see that in the submaxillary gland. Oh, what is the next gland that I'm going to show you? Parotid, because it's the major salivary gland. Again, similar to the submaxillary. You also see lobules, no? So expected natin, anong makikita natin? Meron tayong interlobular ducts. And you also have intralobular. Okay. O ano ngayon ang classification ng secretions ng parotid? This is purely serous. Eh, may mga yon. Higher magnification. O, what are these? Ano yan? Anong klaseng cells yan? Adipose, adipocytes. No? Okay, may adipocytes. Medyo may edad na. Okay, so you see now, the serous glands. And again, you have the ducts inside there. You have an intralobular duct, right? And then, pag nandoon sa labas, anong makikita natin sa pagitan nila? This is not a duct, ha? That is a blood vessel. Remember, anong lining ng duct? Anong lining? Whether it's intralobular or inter, it is cuboidal. So that's how you distinguish. Watak-watak siya. Kasi yan, intra yan eh, di ba? Ito, maliit lang. Inter. You can have small, you can have big, no? But as long as you see it in between the lobules, then that is interlobular. Okay? Any questions as far as the salivary glands are concerned? Na. Okay. So, eto na. Magkanguya-nguya na tayo. Siyempre, saan unang dadaan? Esophagus. And you're very familiar with the esophagus. Why? You've seen this when you discuss the fundamental, right? The epithelium. Okay. What is the lining of the esophagus? Non-keratinized. Okay. So, ano tong layer na to? Remember in the GI, di ba, you have how many layers? 4. What is the innermost? Mucosa, and then submucosa, muscularis, propria, externa, and then you have this either adventitia or serosa. How will you know if it's adventitia or serosa? Sino ang mas organized? Sino ang may lining ka na simple squamous na you call mesothelial cells? Serosa. Ngayon, ang adventitia, is it located where? Outside of the peritoneum or within?
Outside.
Outside. So, tingnan natin, anong meron to? Ano yan? How are you going to classify this now? Look at it. Is this serosa or adventitia? Because remember, ang esophagus ay mahaba, di ba? Oh. You have the upper, di ba? Upper third, middle, lower third. Oh. Ano yan? Ano sabi nga? Adventitia. So, nasa upper portion yan. Right? Okay? So, this is mucosa. This is submucosa. And see what you also see here. You see the presence of ano yan? Glands. Those are your esophageal glands. Ba't kailangan may glands doon?